Hello, 888 Collective. Welcome into your reading today. So, I just finished a reading and I realized there was a card on the floor, and then as I was shuffling to put things away, some other cards came out, and it just feels like a very strong message that they want to bring out for the collective at this time. So, the card that was on the floor is Divination. And this card says, embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. This is from the Fairies Oracle. Again, this bonfire, or this small fire, lots of candles, fire, energy around. And then the other cards that came out was the King of Swords, this clarity, Five of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. And what this is saying to me is that the truth of the matter is that there is a lot of chaotic energy happening right now. And that you have a very strong sense and connection to spirit, your own intuition. And that there may be some energy trying to get in the way, basically. This could be your own thought process, your own beliefs. This could be others communicating to you during this chaotic time. But the feeling that I have is that you are very powerful. And something in the energy out there knows this. And attempting to stop you, drive a wedge, but I feel like you have a mission, a powerful mission. And there's times where you have to stop and pause, practice this divination, meditate, become connected closer to the divine. Bottom of the deck, we have Three of Cups. So a celebration. And the Hanged Man. And the Moon. There's something about this divine that knows you're so powerful. They're celebrating the fact that you do take this pause to become enlightened, even when you don't really know where you're going, when you don't know what you're doing, when you're not completely clear about what you're talking about. And this all plays out in the last message that I just did. It's like there's forces out there that are just creating havoc in the airwaves, is what I'm hearing. But you're co-creating with spirit. You're listening. You're listening to their guidance. You're listening to the signs and synchronicities that come your way. And you're tuning in and, oh my goodness. emotions just coming over me. Even though you don't know exactly where you're going, it's not all written on the paper. You're not sure, but you do it anyway because you're co-creating with the divine. God's got your back. And the thing of it is, it feels like the whole world's got your back. The divine, it's all connected, right? The divine, the cosmos, the underworld, the earthly realm. We're all so interwoven and connected. It's moving you forward. It's guiding you forward. And every time you take a chance and every time you don't know what you're doing and you step out there and you do it anyway, it moves you closer to your goal. It breaks you out of this cage. You're not trapped. It breaks you out of this cage. The world. We're all so interwovenly connected. And that is family. That is abundance. That is co-creation. That is wealth. That is rich. And that is you. Just felt like a preacher for a moment. My gosh. So from the deck that I've created when I shuffled, we have Goddess Isis, the Mother of Mothers, Gaia, maternal love, fertility, wisdom, and a powerful magician. You are powerful. You are so powerful. We have Archangel Raguel with comfort. That maternal love, right? It's creating peace and harmony, resolving conflict. We have Melchizedek, righteousness. This is God, high priest energy, the gatekeeper of light. It helps spiritual paths and initiatory steps to align with the light, and a wizard. This is all a very magical. Oh, and the magical gateway came out in that last reading. You are creating this magical gateway because you have been determined to be aligned and to move forward on your spiritual path. Whoever I'm talking to is on a very spiritual path. I'm hearing shamanism could be something, but it's definitely a fierce determination. A fierce determination to keep going through all of this. Like you're like, there's no way that's gonna stop me. No way. I'm seeing the middle finger go up like, nope, not having it. Not today. Not today. Because you know the truth. You know this truth about yourself, that you are connected. You know this now. Like something has happened in your life, and it's without a doubt, you know the truth. You know your truth. The truth. So top and bottom of the deck, I always take, what do we have? Venus, love, triumph, abundance, prosperity, and the Akashic record on top. We have down here, dream, visualize, and meditate, which is exactly what she's doing in this card. I feel like I might actually post this before I post that other video, because there's something so powerful here. It's like advocate energy, spokesperson. Like you have a cause. Oh, you have a cause and nothing's getting in your way. This is such powerful energy. I'm feeling tea leaves here. What do you want this collective to know about the divination and the truth? Oh my gosh. Okay. Pardon me. So I guess I shuffled, or I didn't even see after I took the card of Akashic off, is Aphrodite, which was about that, the last reading, the celebration of, oh no, I'm sorry. That was Persephone. Well, again, love, beauty, passion, procreation. Maybe Aphrodite means something for you because that just like stopped me in my tracks. And I'm seeing that I set the cards down upside down. So that could mean something for you. What do we have? On the bottom, we have egg, success, assured with good plans and hard work. That's that determination you have. You're like, nothing is stopping me. Right? Under that is flowers and happiness. All right. We have the skull, hidden secrets can harm you, and the throne, position of authority. There's something, see, that's like, you're connected to the divine. You know that you hold a position of authority. But then there's something possibly in your mind. Secrets can harm you. It makes me think of this energy. That something is driving this wedge. What do we have? The key. Successful outcome to your problem. Okay, so this full moon coming up is in Scorpio, which is kind of a secretive, mysterious. Oh, and I said, even though you go forward when you don't know where you're going. So that's a very secretive path. Okay, we have the Pale. It's time to get out of a situation. See, these are very, like, 2 cards of success and 2 cards about harm or getting out of a situation. We have the chain, a chain of events that will affect your life. And then we have this card of success too, and happiness. A chain of events that will affect you. And firecracker, excitement. I'm seeing something here. This is reminding me of the spine, a neck, what do they call that? A spur, like a bone spur kind of thing. And I'm seeing this here at the very bottom. It's like all those nerve endings that run through there. A chain of events that will affect your life. What can you tell us here? What deck am I going with? I'm filling this one. Okay. So we have two very clear sides here. And then chain of events that affect your life and excitement that could go either way, right? So, and I'm just noticing, so Venus is out here upright, and Aphrodite, which is also about love, is upside down. Why is there two energies? Why is there two very clear energies here? Ace of Wands and Page of Wands. Coming out sideways. That feels like that excitement, that creativity. A new path, a new journey. And that light just went out. Peace, harmony, and resolve. Goddess Isis, wisdom, powerful. Gatekeeper of the light. Helps your spiritual path and initiatory steps to align with the light. So what is this about? What is this about the skull and the pail? Hidden secrets can harm you. Time to get out of a situation. What is this about? Five of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and Page of Swords. This is like that assistance when you're down. New energy. But this Knight of Wands, somebody's ready to assist. Something's raring. But I'm questioning, is it a block? Because he is reared up. Like, is he coming to a halt? I'm almost feeling like that's this Five of Wands energy. Preparing for battle. blocking a financial problem? Maybe there's been a financial problem? Hidden secrets. What else can you tell us about this hidden secrets? Page of Pentacles. An opportunity to learn. There's a message coming forward. You're finding out a secret. You're learning about a secret. What is this situation to get out of? Seven of Pentacles. Sideways. Because this talks a lot about spiritual growth, patience, growing. And it came out here on top of the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Slow and steady growth. Getting out of a situation. This is all about Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Four of Wands on the bottom. So there's something you're unaware of. That you're going to be made aware of. It's something about seeing progress though, because you're being assisted. So tell me more about the success. Position of authority. Three of Pentacles. Again, Pentacles. Successful outcome. This is this co-creation. All of a sudden, that felt magical. Tell me more about the success. Queen of Cups sideways. The Star and the Empress. This co-creation. So some sort of an emotion that you've not seen. An emotional imbalance. This could be of self or someone else. You're becoming aware of it. And the divine guidance that it's time to get out of the situation. It's time to heal. It's time for self-nurturing. There's been, just seeing the star here, there's been a lot in readings the past few days. This Aquarian energy coming up. Aquarius. Steps to align with the light. So what is this chain of events that will affect your life? Tell me more. So there's the truth about some deception. Hidden secrets can harm you, but you're starting to find out about it. Emotional healing. Chain of events. Something's deceptive. A truth comes in. Tell me more. And then I'm just seeing a little teeny tiny green bug flew in and landed on the pail. Maybe that's significant to someone. The Hermit and the Nine of Cups reversed. Queen of Cups sideways. This emotional balance. You're diving in deeper to what does not bring joy. What you didn't wish for. Oh my goodness, can you see that? Wow. Can you see that flame? Has it been like that the whole time? Oh my gosh, it's getting huge. Okay. And all of a sudden the wind's picking up so strong outside. And now I hear a plane going over. Taking a deeper look internally at what does not bring joy. And it has to do with this deception. Bottom of the deck, Death card. Transformation. Transforming something that you've held on to and creating a change in these boundaries. This energy that's restricting you, you're fighting against it. And this could bring a lot of communication about sadness. So feeling these emotions. So it's something about having to drain, release all of these emotions that don't make you happy so that you can start this new journey, this new space, open space, create space for love to come in, for success to come in, so you can heal. And you're being assisted. How? What is this assistance? Maybe you want to go rushing in, be hasty, and they're saying, take your time. You don't know what you're getting into. Slow down. Release these emotions. for divine guidance to come forward. What do I have? I put these in here backwards. So transition. Okay. So maybe you're transforming that part of your life that where you would have done that in the path and just gone in because of the excitement. And now you're taking more charge of that. Instead of charging in and going for it, you're attracting. Taking your own power back. Disarming all of this energy. Like I'm not playing that game anymore. What else can you tell us that will help us with this message? Let me grab a deck. Hold on. I'm being reminded of unforeseen forces. So let's see what we can find out from the Moonology deck. Because you're going into the unknown. Asking for guidance. What's the message of the Moonology deck? Pardon me. That was like a big release. An energy coming up. Confirmation burp. Nothing is yet set in stone. So this feels like be aware that there's energies out there. Even in the fight, hold your vision. Even if you have to pause and wait for guidance, hold your vision. It feels like whatever chaos is happening outside of you, it's protecting that dream. Stay connected to the divine and just slow down a little. It's what it feels like. What else? Pause. You don't have to stop completely. You don't have to completely just stand and watch, but slow down. Step out of your comfort zone. So if you're used to taking quick action, it might be very hard to step into this feminist energy. Goddess Isis. Maternal love. Part of being a powerful magician is using the right tool at the right time. And one of them is going to be patience. So ask for the guidance. If secrets can harm you, if there's something about that, then pause and ask the divine for this information before you move forward. The power of the pause is what I'm hearing. Bring love into the situation. Maternal love. So instead of being hasty, step out of your comfort zone, pause, and bring love in. Bring love into you. Unconditional love. Melchizedek, the righteous, divine love. Bring this in. Steps to align with the light. Emotional balance. Bring yourself into balance and healing before taking action. Is there anything else here from the Moonology deck? Don't let pride get in your way. Leo. I'm feeling it. You might be really mad about something. Really irritated. There's a chain of events that have just set you off. Got your nervous system on edge. Like, feeling everything. I'm gonna this and I'm gonna that. And it's good to advocate for a cause. And it's best to advocate for a cause from a balanced state of mind, state of emotions, state of nervous system. And I said something about Aquarius energy, and this is Aquarius card, new moon in Aquarius. And we have, it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio, May 1st, coming up. Whenever you watch this reading, no matter what, it's time to release negativity. I'm just noticing that flame's totally different now. It was shorter. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Lots about communication here. Did we have the Eight of Wands out here too? We have the King of Swords. And the Page of Swords. Your communication is key. It's important. It's important to speak up. And I'm hearing, and first, communicate with the divine. Okay. All right. This is the deck I went to get. The Witch's Way Home. I'm loving this deck. What do you want the collective to know here? We've got this pause. And I'm noticing at the beginning of my reading, I felt that energy, and it's really brought a sense of calm. So what's the closing message here for the collective? What is this guidance? What is the guidance at this time for this message? For the collective. Summer 15. And that other reading was all about with May 1st being Beltane and it being the halfway point between the summer or the spring equinox and the summer solstice. and coming out of this in-between phase. So there's a lot of fire energy, that's this. We're in a very fire energy right now. So use caution. Because that fire energy is going to come out in us all, right? It's going to play a part in the world. So when anything happens, it's like take that moment to pause, connect with your truest feelings, your truest emotional grounding before taking action. It's just like slow down. We have reclaim your power, right? Reclaim your power. We have that out here. Reclaim your power. Take it back. Disarm that energy by tapping into your own emotions, your truest self, and the universe. So there's energies happening around us, but we are in charge ultimately of our own life. It's a very powerful life. And we can make the choice to allow it to affect us or realize it's affecting us and bring ourselves to calm. Beautiful. Beautiful. Summer, fire. I feel like there's going to be plenty of time. There's no rush. There's plenty of time. Befriend the unknown and trust yourself. So you're going to have these times that you're stepping out that you don't really know what's happening. And trust that sometimes that unknown could be harmful. Not always. But take the moment to discern that for yourself. Really look at it balanced, from a balanced state. And just because there's a fight against it, don't allow those energies to, I'm going to do this no matter what. You're not going to stop me. It's something about that energy, that fire energy coming out. Don't let it rule you, consume you, control you, drive you. It can be a part of your muse, but it needs to be transformed just a little bit for it to come out. Because here's the thing about communication. For communication to happen, what you're saying, and I just saw 4404 on the timer, for communication to happen, what you're saying has to be understood by the receiver. Otherwise, communication did not happen. You can talk all you want. That doesn't mean you're communicating. So, when you can be aware that there's like a push energy, and say, what am I pushing for? What am I raging against? Why am I acting this way? Why is this happening? When you can realize that you're out of sorts a little and just come back into that state of pause, divination, connecting with the divine, connecting with your guides, connecting with God, connecting with the angels, and bring yourself into that sense of calm, and then speak. If they still don't understand it, bring love into the situation and say, how can I say it differently so that they understand? Because the point of it all is communication. You want to be able to communicate. You want them to understand what you're saying, whatever you're advocating for. So just yelling and screaming, that's not going to get you anywhere, right? So take a pause. All right, I'm going to leave that here. I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope this information helped. If it did, you know what to do. Thank you all so much for the new subscribers. Pardon me. I appreciate everyone here. I love that we have new faces on the other side that are watching. And I really appreciate you guys. I really feel you. So thank you so much. And anything that you can do to help support the channel or support the message or support the divine, by sharing, by the thumbs up, by whatever, however you feel comfortable. You know, it could be an emoji, it could be a kind word, it could be, like I said, a share to a friend that you think would resonate with this, whatever it is. I appreciate it, and the divine appreciates you sharing the message as well. So go out there and lead with love. Juka out. Bye now.